Hey guys, welcome to Tiny House Customs. I'm Dan. In this video, I'm going to pick up where I left off in the last video. So let's go. You guys ready to hate me? I know. This is the hate me video. This project's becoming the screw you Dan project. Like, this is ridiculous, but I had to buy a new tool. No, I'm sorry. What is this? I can't remember. I've spent a lot of money on tools lately, but like all of them, it's my drug, okay? I don't do any of drugs. I know you guys think I do a lot of drugs, but I actually don't. I could actually pass a drug test. But I bought a belt sander. I know. $160. Not too bad. For some reason, I don't own a belt sander because I think they're the ugliest looking tool known to man. And the only reason I bought this one is because I think it looks better than everything else. I hate the DeWalt one. It looks disgusting. Every single one I've seen is just disgusting looking, and this one kind of looks pretty cool looking. I mean, I would never buy a Black & Decker or Black & Decker. Oh, it came with one. Just came with one. Yeah, dirty. Instructions. Good. And then I bought 2 5-packs. Right? Yeah, 5 packs of sandpaper. I got 80 and 120. I have really never used one of these tools, so I'm going to test out 80, especially on this rough stuff, and I'll probably go to 120 on all these frames and stuff. I don't know. We'll see how aggressive it is. The guy at the store was pretty adamant that I shouldn't use one, that I should use an orbital, but I'm going to give it a try. Money, it's all money. That's all it is. It's just money. Everybody's got some. It's got a speed adjustment back here, and the dust collector, which I'm going to use. Believe it or not, I'll probably wear a dust mask too. You excited as I am? I've been planning this purchase for a while. So on this side, there's a screw to adjust this so that the pad will stay in the center, so that it'll adjust this roller, or just one of them. I don't know which one, but just run it slowly and twist the knob. So if you can see behind me, I've done 5 of my window sills already, and I have learned some stuff, and I'm going to show you on this one piece what I have learned. This window is the stupidest f***ing idea that they could ever invent in their lives. They really plug this in their like advertisement. Oh, it's a window you can see through. No, you can't f***ing see through it. It's not see-through all the way. It's all metal right here, you dumbasses. And then Hitachi, who are you, Hitachi? I think you're like a made in Malaysia. Where the f*** is that? I'm American. Americans generally are retarded when it comes to geography. So, is that the right word, geography? I think so. So I've been removing this lip. What's going to end up happening is this window is going to stop here, but I have probably an inch and a quarter. Who knows what it'll be. Whatever my door was, I'll have a window stop right here with the foam on it, and that's going to go there. So if this is tapered past where that stop's going to be, it's alright, it's not going to be seen, and then I'm going to be gluing that piece down. That's one problem I've noticed on my door, is that I didn't put any silicone or glue behind my door stops, and so the window stops are definitely going to get that. The door is going to eventually get it. You'll see in a few weeks, probably, maybe, I don't know, I might not even document it. Cool! I have been taking the belt sander and running it like this and taking this edge down, but I'm f***ing up this angle right here. Excuse the language, sorry. I've lost more subscribers in the last few weeks. My front door series has been coming out, and I think I'm at like maybe episode 9 right now. And the past 2 Sundays, I've lost record amounts of subscribers, and I've gotten emails about it. It's because of Peanut's inappropriate language.
Well, f*** that. That's bullshit. I'm being real.
She's back there sleeping. So that wasn't really her talking. That was me that time. Do I stay doing what I'm doing? I'm going to stay doing what I'm doing because it's different, and I get bored when I watch other woodworkers. You got all of them. I mean, there's a good 30 woodworkers that have over 100,000 subscribers, and they're just boring. Come on. Add a little life, spice to your life. You bore me to sleep. Back to this project at hand. So what I've been doing is taking a hand planer and removing this edge. Now I've been taking it and placing it hard down on this leading edge right here. Let me zoom in for you. Alright, so what I've been doing is taking this and placing it down on this edge right here, and then feeding it onto this lip right here. And then I'm paying attention to the shavings. If anything, I want to sand up to something. I don't want to have some tear out, which I've had on a few pieces. That one hurt my finger. Like, what the hell? I think it broke it. I mean, right there I got screwed. Right in the There it is. Ooh. Too much, you motherfucker. There it is. Good. That lip is a majority of it's removed. I got 30, not even a 64th right here. So now I'm going to go to the belt sander. So instead of doing an 80 grit, I've switched this to a... Give me a minute. Okay, we're back. So instead of doing an 80 grit, which I was doing on that first piece, I've switched this to a... No, you're not going to see that first piece. This is what you're going to see. So I bought two different types of pads. You probably might have seen this. I had 80 grit and 120. I've noticed the 120 has been working just fine. So I have 120 in here, and I have the speed set at the max. Sometimes I lower it depending on the situation. If I'm just trying to fine tune something, then I'll slow it down. Now this is the most aggressive type of sanding you could possibly do. You want to keep it moving and you want to keep it flat. Any little freaking little imperfect, like little twist in this thing, will throw a huge gouge in it that you cannot remove. I mean, you could remove it, but it's going to throw off all these lengths that you've calculated. So be gentle with this beast right here. This is a don't f with me type beast. Now when you're using a belt sander like this, you always want to go with the grain. So in this direction. So to start out, since this belt isn't as wide as this piece I need, I've been going in a diagonal to make sure I get this completely flat, and then after it's done I come and do it in a diagonal. Me. I should be educated. I should get an education. That sounds freaking great there, Cletus. You should get one of them there educations and be smarts. I tell you what, there, Cletus. What is that called? Parallel? So once I've run on that diagonal, I want to run in a parallel to make sure that all those sand marks that get left in it on that diagonal get removed. But I want to be extremely careful, and that's when I would lower the speed so that I don't cause scratches in the wood. There's going to be a jump cut there because I f***ed out. Me, I'm too drunk to do this now. Quick work of that. That is perfectly flat. This line right here is perfectly straight. You can't see it because the exposure. I still haven't figured out how to work my camera, but that is beautiful. So now I'm going to come parallel with the piece with the sander. I'm going to do this top and all the sides. Instead of going up and then coming back or whatever, I'm going to go like this while I'm working up. And I haven't noticed any major issues with that. I really don't like that. There's a dun 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 dun, a thump in the belt sander. Oh, it's this piece right here. See this right here? This is causing a thump. I don't like that thump that it's causing because that is causing problems. Now that I got most of those sand marks that went on that diagonal removed, and this is looking pretty, I'm going to come and hit all the other sides, the rest of them. Plus I'm going to hit this edge right here and bring this down a little bit so it'll bring my taper up a little bit, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to do those two edges that are going to be exposed. This one, this entire edge will be exposed. So I want to do a real good job on this one. Man, that thing f***s some shit up in a hurry. I'll tell you what. So now the bottom of the window, I haven't cut or done anything to it. And this was power planed at the lumberyard. So it's reasonably flat and smooth. It just needs to be sanded. So I'm going to hit it with this and then I'll do some other sanding to it. But this really doesn't matter. I just want it smooth so that no chips and stuff are falling off when I'm doing my finishing process on it. You see what I just did there? It tilted, tipped up, and I got a groove. So now that was 120 grit on a belt sander. I'm going to switch to an 80 grit on an orbital sander, and I'm going to hit this piece up. Yo, you want to hang out tonight, girl? What's up, yo? What is wrong with you? Are you on drugs? I'm not. I told you this. I'm not on drugs. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that bottom sill. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that'll be exposed is the top of this, and just a small amount of it, and a 1/4 inch to this side, and the entire side of this edge right here where the taper ends out. So with that in mind, I will cater to those areas. So in the bottom of your orbital sander is going to be some great fine dust. You should probably save some of this for different things. If you're gluing something up and you've got a hole or something that you need to fill, this right here is the best stuff to fill those problems. Ex-girlfriends, broken hearts, stuff like that. Or your broken hearts. Probably your broken hearts, you little sissy pants. Can't call yourself a man. So that's basically how I've been sanding out my sills, and they are beautiful. So I've got 3 more to go. But that is beautiful. I'm sorry. You see it? Do you see it? Now, this piece is ripped and sanded to 80 grit. I still need to cut it to the exact length that it will be, but that won't be a problem. And then I still need to sand it down through the process. I will be switching to orbital for the rest of this process, because that damn thing is aggressive as all get up and go. You know what? To be honest, I've already glued up one window, but I think that might be the next step. I think the next time you see me, I'll be sanding those pieces that make up the window frame. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you really like these videos, make sure you hit the subscribe, thumbs up, comment, great things. Please, no negative stuff. You'll just get blocked because I can't take that stuff anymore. I'm done with the negatives. You're done. You're done, kids. And also, guys, if you want to help support my channel, I have a Patreon page. It's going to be linked in the description below. All that money that comes from Patreon will go towards a second tiny house build. And that is going to be a budget-friendly build. I'm just going to try to get everything for dirt cheap, if not free. And it will be completely funded by you guys. But I'll continue to make highly detailed videos on how to build a tiny house. I'm going to go back into how to frame and do all the things that a lot of you guys want to know how to do. So if you would like to see that become a thing, please go check out my Patreon page. Again, links in the description. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.